What's going on, everyone? Matthew Osborn here, and this is the day 11 update of the eFLIP 14-day challenge, almost at 100-day challenge. 14-day challenge, and I'll be showing you what book I purchased for day 11. It is a beautiful day here in Denver, Colorado. I've got some energy with me right here to get me through the morning, but we're going to dive into this, show you what I purchased for day 11. And yeah, let's get on to it. So I've got the keeper chart up right here. This book had an amazing e-score. It's an e-score of 85 for this one, so as you can see, it's selling all the time. It is a seasonal book too, but as you can tell, even in the off season, it's still selling multiple copies every single week, which is a great thing. As you can see right there, the part I have highlighted, in the middle of May, it was got up to $88, lowest used price, and it was still selling just as consistently. And as you can see over there, in August, September of last year, the used price got all the way up to Amazon's new price there, over $183 for a little while, and then came back down. So I like to see that it's selling for a good rate, even in the off season. You can see there's a few spikes right there in November, December, where it went over $100 for lowest used. So that is exactly what I am looking for. If we switch over to the used offers right here, you can see there's a $43 one. The very first one is a good offer. Then there's a 47, a rental there, another acceptable, another rental, and we actually will keep going here. There's a couple more of these slightly lower priced ones, 49, 50, 54, 54. Then it jumps up to $90, as you can see here, as revealed by Keepa. Someone asked that the other day also in one of the comments, how do I see this stock left? You can see right above it, it says revealed by Keepa. I'm not completely sure if this is a premium feature or not. I remember Keepa used to do this, but they started charging for things. So this may be a premium feature now where it shows you how much stock is left in each book. I've talked about that in previous videos. But if you don't have a premium subscription, and that's what's required for this, one more manual method you can do to figure out how much stock a book has is to add it to your cart and set the quantity you want to like 99. And then Amazon will come back and say there's only one copy available of this, or there's only 12 copies available of this. And you can see how much stock a seller has on hand if you're worried about someone having tons of rentals or something like that, like we talked about before. So there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offers before it hits the $99 floor right there. Granted, other offers could come on, but only 7 offers have to sell because all of these have one stock each to get that bottom price up to $99 where we've seen it go before, as I saw in that Keepa chart. So if we look at the prime offers right here, we've got 2 rentals. Each of them only have 1 book in stock, and then we have 108 is the lowest actual used prime, another 108, then 109. I think it was 120 after that, so it goes up. And Amazon's on this listing for 185, brand new. So even though it's not going to be over 100% return, I did purchase this bottom one, the $43 one right there. It is in good condition. It's from a good seller. I can list this for about 107, 108. If we see right there, that's a good copy right there too. So I'm going to list right around there, especially since this book is selling so often. As we've talked about before, if a book is selling all the time, there can be a greater difference between the merchant fulfilled offers and the prime offers, and they still have a realistic, not realistic, they'll still be able to sell. The faster the book is selling, the farther apart the prime offers and merchant fulfilled offers can normally be. The slower it's selling, the closer together you want those two to be, because people aren't going to be willing to pay as much of a premium if it's not selling all the time. So I'm going to buy this book for $43. I'm going to list it for about $108, come in at first, second, maybe even third. I'll see when I get it and see what the offers are. At $47.42 buy cost, if I list this book and sell it for $108, that'll be a 79% return on my investment for $37.47. Again, e-score is 85. This is selling all the time. I don't see this being a long-term flip. This will be very quick, even if I have to lower the price slightly. That's why I'm willing to accept a lower than 100% ROI that I've been shooting for in the past part of this challenge, because I'm willing to take a little bit of a lower percentage and get that money quickly and then be able to reinvest that back into books. So that was my purchase for day 11. Again, everyone, track these purchases. If you're buying books on eFLIP, make sure you're writing down the ISBN, the order number. You want those things on hand when they come in. It makes processing books so much easier. I actually have a ton of books today here that I'm going to be listing. Some of those are from the eFLIP challenge. And someone also asked this, do I do anything different when I list books with eFLIP? The only thing I'm doing differently is I'm putting a tag on there for the source. I think I call it eFLIP something. I'll look and see what it is, but I've designated a certain tag for this challenge specifically. That way I can track the book specifically purchased with eFLIP, and I can track these in the tracking spreadsheet and see how I did for these 14 days and track just those books. So I do list them right alongside all the other books I list. I put them on there all together. I just make sure I tag them differently so I can track them down later. And you guys can do that too, even if you're not using Accelerlist. You can make a custom SKU and put something, a prefix at the beginning of it, so you know which books you're purchasing from this challenge. You can track those better and know if you're getting a good return on your investment, or if a lot of the books you purchased have been flops. You want to be able to track that. You want to be able to know that to be successful. So make sure you're tracking that on the sheet. Again, you can get that sheet by clicking the link below. If you've already signed up for the challenge, you can throw your email in there. Again, it won't do anything different. And you can go to that page, scroll to the very bottom, and download that eFLIP tracker. I did add one field to that tracker that's not currently on there, our quantity books purchased. You can easily add that in Excel. I'll try and get a new copy of that put on that page. So whenever you guys download it, you can see the quantity column. And I'll also try and put a little bit of a forecaster on there so you can see if I spend this much every single day for this long, how long till I get this return on my investment. I'll try and do a little forecasting in there so you guys can better plan to work eFLIP into your normal sourcing routine. So that is day 11 of the eFLIP challenge. There's only 3 days left. So stick around. You guys are almost there if you've been following along. 14 days. Make sure you get every single day in. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.